Meow the news.
Welcome back, fabulous furballs. I'm Mittens McFluff, polished, poised, and positively pumped to bring you even more uplifting stories from April 2025.
And I'm Black Kitten, back again, reluctantly, to balance the fluff with facts. But hey, some of these stories might even get my tail to twitch.
Tonight, we're diving into the second half of April's most pawsitive headlines. So grab your snacks, settle into your scratch post, and let's jump right in. Imagine a future where your tech runs cooler than a cucumber in a fridge full of popsicles. Scientists have unveiled a laser-based cooling system that could reduce energy consumption in data centers by a whopping 40%!
That's not just a big deal. It's a game changer, especially with how many cat videos the world's watching daily. That's a lot of servers sweating in the background.
This new system uses precise laser pulses to remove heat directly at the chip level, eliminating the need for bulky fans or water-based cooling.
Which also means fewer mechanical failures, less maintenance, and lower noise levels. The humming in tech basements might finally stop.
Let's talk environmental impact. The data center industry accounts for nearly 1% of global electricity demand. This breakthrough could drastically reduce that.
Even if we just lower the energy used to power streaming, it's a win. Maybe more bandwidth for our show, too?
One can dream. Several companies are already working to adapt this tech commercially, and early tests are promising.
In short, your internet might soon be greener, faster, and cooler, literally and figuratively.
Calling all nature lovers, a city, yes, a city, has officially been named a National Park City this month. What does that mean? More trees, more bees, and fewer cars honking at 6 a.m.
It means better living conditions, cleaner air, and more green space in urban environments. Rooftop gardens, vertical forests, and entire boulevards being turned into pedestrian oases.
They're installing wildlife-friendly lighting, bee highways, bird-safe architecture, and even hedgehog tunnels. Yes, tunnels just for hedgehogs.
And squirrels. Can't forget them. They've been lobbying for years.
The city's goal is to encourage all residents to live healthier, more active lives while fostering biodiversity. Citizens are even involved in local conservation decisions.
Parks are popping up in places you'd never expect. Abandoned lots, building rooftops, and even parking garages turned jungle gyms for plants.
If this model spreads to other cities around the world, we could be seeing an entire new movement where urban and natural life aren't at odds, they're allies.
And more green space means more safe napping zones. Just saying.
In one of the most promising advances of the year, researchers have successfully used 3D printed tissue to help regenerate damaged organs. This isn't sci-fi, it's happening now.
For decades, scientists have dreamed of bioprinting organs. Now, with biocompatible materials and stem cell layering, they've taken a giant leap.
In one trial, lab-grown heart tissue was implanted into patients recovering from cardiac damage. Within weeks, the tissue integrated seamlessly.
It's not just hearts either. They're working on livers, kidneys, and even retinal patches for vision loss.
This means fewer transplant rejections, shorter wait lists, and a future where you might order a kidney like you order a pizza, with extra toppings and custom specs.
It also helps in drug testing. Instead of experimenting on animals, labs can now test medications on bioprinted tissues.
Better for science, better for ethics, and most importantly, better for lives everywhere.
Also, shout out to the 3D printers who are now heroes, not just plastic figure factories.
Here's some rare but refreshing news. Global health metrics are on the upswing.
That's right. In April alone, over a dozen nations reported increases in childhood vaccination rates and access to clean water.
The World Health Organization launched several mobile health units to serve under-resourced communities. Imagine a doctor's office on wheels going from village to village.
The results? Fewer disease outbreaks, more preventive care, and better health education overall.
The Gates Foundation and local governments also introduced AI-powered early detection systems. Diseases are being caught earlier, which means faster recovery.
And mental health got a boost, too. A few countries introduced national policies for therapy access. Mental wellness is finally getting the spotlight it deserves.
We're not saying it's perfect, but these signs show that when the world works together, real progress is possible. And now, The heartwarmer of the week. Meet Florence, an 81-year-old waitress who's been serving breakfast with a smile for over 4 decades.
She thought it was just another shift, but thanks to a viral TikTok video, her customers raised over $300,000 so she could finally retire.
One young patron started the fundraiser after hearing Florence say she couldn't afford to stop working. The story spread like wildfire.
Local news picked it up, then national, and suddenly Florence was internet famous, but in the best way.
Funds will go toward her retirement health care and, get this, a cruise she's always dreamed of.
And the best part? She plans to pay it forward, supporting local youth programs in her community.
It's stories like this that remind us the internet isn't just for memes and cat videos. Sometimes it brings real people together for good.
Although, let's not stop the cat videos, okay?
Never. Ever. That's it for this perfectly uplifting edition of Meow the News. If your whiskers are twitching with happiness, that's exactly what we were going for.
We'll be back next time with more headlines, more commentary, and more awkward laughter from Mittens.
Hey, it's charming.
Stay curious, stay kind, and stay positive.